Hi there, hope you are healthy and happy. This video is about a quick introduction of supply chain, which will give you a very basic understanding of this topic. So let's get started. This is a very basic model of supply chain. It includes suppliers who supplies raw material, a factory which converts raw material to finished goods, warehouses who stores inventory of finished goods, and retailers who sell these items, and finally the end customers who buy them. Very important element in this entire chain is logistics providers or transport services which moves material between all these stages. Example of are trucks, planes, ship, train, or mix of them. Once the finished good reaches in the hand of final customer and customer pays, uh, the cash flow cycle starts. Customer pays to supermarket or retailer then they pay to the warehouses in turn pay to the factory, and finally suppliers are paid. To manage all this, we need a very robust mechanics and system for information flow, which happens in both directions via emails, phone, web UI, interconnected system, etc. So basically, there are three kind of flows in supply chain. The first one is the material flow, which starts from supplier and end at the customer. The second one is the cash flow, which starts from customer and ends at supplier. The third one is the information flow. Basically, this happens across the supply chain. The next slide is about factors influencing supply chain design. So basically, there are various factors influence the design of supply chain, and I'll just go one by one quickly. So first is the response time. This is the time taken to deliver order to customer. For example, for medicines and medical supplies, you need a very efficient, responsive supply chain because customer cannot wait. But on the other hand, products like apparel, shoes, or some electronic gadgets, customer can wait for a few days. So maybe you don't need very high response time there. Product variety, it's different type of products and configuration offered by supply chain. The more the variety, the more complex is the supply chain. For example, in cars, you have very limited selection of colors since there is huge cost involved in painting multiple colors for the cars. Next is product availability. Basically, this is the probability of product in stock when customer orders it. For example, FMCG products, you need to keep good inventory at retailers or else customer may switch to another brand if he does not find the stock in the shop. The next is customer experience. Ease, and this is basically ease and good experience with which customer can place and receive order. Example, Amazon offer a very good consumer experience. The next is time to market. Basically, this is the time to bring new product to the market. Example, if a new air conditioner is designed but it cannot reach in the market in peak summers, then significant sales might be lost. Or maybe if the product are not available in the stores at the time of Diwali sales or another festival sales, then it can severely impact the sales. The next is order visibility. It's a capability of network to offer track and trace of orders. It gives mental peace to customer and also brings transparency in distribution network. Next is returnability. This is the ease with which customer can return defective merchandise to seller. It's one of very important factor in success of online stores. Smooth return process gives confidence to customer and enhance brand image of sellers. The next slide is about drivers of supply chain. The key drivers which affects the performance of the supply chain. The first is the facilities. Basically, it means place where goods are stored, manufactured, assembled. It can be owned, franchised, or outsourced model. So facilities includes network of factories and warehouses. Size and width of network will decide the responsiveness of supply chain. For example, 7-Eleven has more than 58,000 stores and they are present in more than 17 countries. Foxconn, which is the largest and biggest electronic contract manufacturing company in the world, has factories in China, Brazil, Europe, India, Japan, Malaysia, Mexico, South Korea. This helps Foxconn to cater need of many regions efficiently. The next driver is inventory. Well, inventory plays a key role in responsiveness. High inventory result in high responsiveness, but greater risk of excess and cost. Next is information technology. Information flow is the backbone of any supply chain. Right information at right time helps to take quick and timely decision. One must invest to build appropriate infrastructure to capture, analyze, visualize, and distribute information. Next is transportation. Transportation mode depends on what is type of supply chain. It is efficient or responsive. As we move towards responsive supply chain, transport lead time reduces and cost increases. Next is sourcing. Typically, sourcing controls about 70% of any organization's spend. So it becomes a very key driver in supply chain. Next is pricing. For example, low price in lean period, high price for expediting, volume discounts, variable price for different level of customization are some of the methods by which differentiation can be created in supply chain. So that's all from my side about the topic. So thank you for listening me out, and keep checking my channel for more updates on supply chain. Thank you.